Hello, welcome everybody to another Facebook Live. It's Frillici Friday. I am amyfrillici and we are ready to go 2 weeks in a row. I'm definitely patting myself on the back for this. Loving that I have had the opportunity to be able to hang out with you guys a couple of times in a row. Last month was a little sketchy with the trip and holiday and lots of other good stuff. So we're back on track and we are going to have some fun today. All right, I am going to swipe over and swipe back because that seems to be the thing that kind of helps me see who's Jan. Hello, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. I love that you found us. So we are going to be playing today with this is my favorite. This is one of the things that completely caught my eye, and I can't even remember. I think it might be an online exclusive because I was going to say it caught my eye in the catalog, but I think it's an online exclusive. So this is the paper tags bundle. There's a stamp set. So let me show you guys. Of course, it's backwards. When we flip the camera down, you'll be able to see it. Not backwards, right? So we've got, this one says, "You are so very kind." I love this one. Consider this a paper hug. Then we have this guy right here that says, "It's a wonderful day to celebrate you." And then what does this one say? Oh, happiness enclosed. Isn't that cute, right? And then this is just kind of a fun little detail-y thing that fits inside one of the dies. Of course, that "just for you" could fit right inside there. And then here's another big tag that says, "May your day be filled with sunshine and laughter." So if I zoom out a little bit, there we go. Now you guys can see it, right? And then the dies, the paper tag dies. You can see this kind of square edge die fits perfectly around that large stamp. And then this beautiful little scallopy one kind of goes around the outside of that. It's my favorite kind of combo. These little guys right here, they look similar. I think one is a tiny bit either bigger than the other, and then this one has some stitching on it too that of course would fit around that stamp right there. Or you could layer it inside whatever, or you could turn it this kind of orientation as well. So lots of possibilities with this bundle. I love, what I think is so cute is I think this definitely looks like something where maybe you'd stamp or maybe even emboss white on a dark colored cardstock, or vice versa. I actually chose to stamp it in kind of a significant deep color, and then it really pops off of light white cardstock too. So we're gonna have lots and lots of fun playing with this stamp set, and I apparently need to swipe over and back again already because I'm not getting any other names popping up. And Stormy's saying hello too. It's a beautiful day here. Sandra, hello. Thanks so much for joining. And Trish, yes, you are on time for a change, huh? I know, I feel you. I kind of run that way myself too, right? So, okay, what else do we have going on? Let's see. Oh, okay, if you guys have not heard, if you have not taken advantage yet of our buy one, get one 50% or half off the suite sale, or anything in a suite. So here's the deal, right? You need to get in and order ASAP. So let me grab my catalog. Because this is amazing. I mean, suites are half off, but everything has to be available in the suite in order to be able to order the suite. So okay, so here's an example of a suite in our catalog, and this applies to online exclusives also. So just so you know, it's not just annual catalog, it's any suite basically that's available online. So here I just flipped, this is the Kintsugi Inspirations suite. So you can see there's a stamp set, a set of dies, an embossing folder, some gems, some paper, and now I want to see, is there any ribbon? Nope, stamp, dies, embossing folder, gems, and paper. So you can get all 5 of those items with that one item code that's listed right here. It is, for example, item number 165172. In the catalog, or last month, or starting on July 1st, if you were to order this, it would cost $77.25, which is basically kind of the combo price of all of those items in the suite. But if you ordered this suite and then say, for example, let's flip to another page. Ooh, maybe Oh, how about this one? Get the beautiful gallery suite collection that is valued at, what does that say? $139.25. Like, check out all of the beauty on those two pages. So those are all just, if I zoom back, it's funny because Facebook Live, they've changed kind of the orientation where it's zoomed in. I'm considering, I think I need to get like a new setup basically, because I don't have, unless I like shove my camera way back, I can't zoom in and out basically, but that's okay. But so my point is, I'm super close and that's always kind of disconcerting, but back to what I'm really trying to say is you could get this suite, which is like a mega suite. It's got 2 stamp sets, 2 set of dies. It's got that beautiful designer series paper that I showed you last week. It's got some ribbon and some gems and an embossing folder. So this one is $139.25. Okay, yeah, sweet, beautiful gallery suite collection, $139.25. So if you bought 2 of those things, this one, because it's the larger price one, would be full price. And then the other Kintsugi Inspirations that was $79.25, it would be half off. The big thing is that when any one of the items in the suite becomes unorderable, meaning they sell out of, even if it's like the embossing folder or the gems or the ribbon, like one of those small items, then you can't order the suite like that any longer and get the half off. You could still order, say, a bundle, so stamp and dies, and then another bundle and get half off. So the thing is, what I realized is, say if somehow they have it coded, anything that's in a suite, buy one of those items and get one at half off. So if you bought a bundle and a bolt of ribbon from a suite, any suite, the ribbon is the one that would be half off, which is like $9 or $10 usually. So you want to get like 2 big things. So hand gestures, sorry about that. All on my own. Okay, we have to keep swiping over and back because it doesn't register. But hopefully that all makes sense, right? Philomena, if I didn't say hello, thank you thank you for joining us. And thank you for the share too. So I want to, hey, Miss Sue, hello friend, how are you? So Susan Phillip is my good friend from out west. I was going to say east, but that's not right. You'd have to go a long way, all the way around the world east to get to Vancouver, Victoria Island, British Columbia. So hello, Miss Susan Phillip. Thanks for joining us. So I'm like all over the place, but I guess bottom line is just kind of keep that in mind when you're ordering. Order 2 big things so you can get one is going to be full price and the other one's going to be half off. And then maybe put a separate order in where you get those little things like ribbon and gems, because you buy one of those and you're going to get one at half off also. So yeah, but it's still an awesome deal, right? So buy one, get one half off. Any item in a suite or a full suite collection while supplies last. So keep that in mind, okay? All right, we're gonna scoot that stuff out of the way. Let's see. I think, yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to do our first drawing. We are going to draw for the Starburst sequins. That's what I was starting to say. That was what it was, because Miss Philomena just mentioned that she shared the video. And I've been noticing the shares are like down. They're way down. So there aren't nearly as many names in this basket as there used to be. So know that I would love for you to share this video. I'm basically like, please, I'm begging, please share the video, because I need to reach more people. Basically, I will say my sales are down a bit. I am a little bit worried about being able to go visit my good friend Sue out west on our Alaskan incentive trip. We're hoping to be able to tack on either before or after the trip to go hang out with she and her husband Lance. And I am not close at all right now to earning that incentive trip. So any orders that you want to throw my way, you know I totally appreciate those, and I love to spoil you with lots of goodies. And then also help me reach more people. I need to meet new people. I want to share this with new people. We have so much fun here. Don't keep it a secret, right? We want to share it with anyone that you think might be interested. So please share this video. As a reward, you get your name in this little basket right here. If you share it to a crafting group that you're a part of, that's not the only way that you do it though, right? If you just share on your personal page, that gets you an entry right here in the drawing. If you comment on a random post that I pick right here on our Facebook group your name is in here, or if you post a picture of a project that you've made right here to our Facebook group. Last way is to sign up for my email list. Okay, so there are a number of names in here from all those different ways to get your name in the drawing. And did I say we're going to draw for those Starburst sequins? I think I did. So the winner is Miss Monica Talbot. All right. Congratulations, Miss Monica. You are the proud new owner of the Starburst sequins. So congratulations, and I will get those sent out to you, Miss Monica. Okay, here we go. We're going to have to swipe over and back one more time. There we go. There we go. Okay. So quick sip of water. Sandra, yes, you're right. You're across the water. Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sandra, you're another reason why I have to earn that incentive trip so we can come say hello to you out in the state of Washington too. Yes. That is so cute. I love it. I love it. Making connections across the land, right? Across the US and into Canada. So fun. That is truly, again, what this group is all about. I think it just really resonated with me because they really kind of highlighted on that idea when we were at the incentive trip, and it really hit home for me for whatever reason more than it has in the past. I don't know if it's kind of my kids are grown, they're off doing their own thing. The house is pretty quiet these days. Storm keeps things interesting around here with, you know, patrolling the neighborhood. And I love to go down and visit Mike too, but he's a couple hours away. So there's a good amount of time where things are pretty quiet around here. I'm working very hard, I will say, when I am home, but what I'm realizing is like I'm craving those connections with other people, and I'm sure many of you are as well. So again, don't keep our group a secret. Share this video, share what we're doing with friends. Love to get as many new friends and faces into our group as a part of our group as we can. Okay. All right. One sip of water here. And okay, so where do they go? On our next Facebook Live, which is excuse me, going to be 2 weeks from today. So I think that puts that, we're the 6th right now. So it's going to be June 20th will be our next Facebook Live. We're going to give away these beautiful shimmery. I had to pull them out of the package so you could really see how beautiful and shimmery. They're kind of like a turquoise with maybe a little bit of lavender hue. These are the two-tone sparkle gems, and they are beautiful and sparkly. So that is what we will give away. Again, share this video. Sign up for my email list, post a picture of a project, and comment away on our Facebook posts right here in our group, because you never know which post I'm going to pick. Your name could end up in that drawing. I think that's how Monica just won the Starburst sequins, was the post that I picked was one that she commented on. And so there you go. She wins the little Starburst sequin. So yay and congratulations, Monica. Okay, one more swipe over and swipe back, just to make sure we are keeping up with things. All right. So quick reminder. Do I have all the colors? What could I show? Well, here's most of the ribbon, right? In color ribbon. I'm missing the cloud cover, but in color club. Other than I don't have the cloud cover because I think I used it. Here, we can find it. We used it last week on our card. Here we go. In color club. If you're interested, these are our new in colors. Darling Duckling, Timid Tiger, Strawberry Slush, Secret Sea, Cloud Cover. Each month you get one of each of these colors, all the product in each of those colors for 5 months. So you spread it out over 5 months, kind of helps you keep your budget in check a little bit, I'd say, right? So 1 month, maybe you get everything in cloud cover, which is cardstock, ink pad, ink refill, linen ribbon that I'm holding in my hand, the Stampin' Up marker, the blends, the designer series paper. It's $65 per month for 5 months. If you need it shipped to you, it's an additional $10 for the priority mail shipping. You get the in color flat pearls, which are all of these colors, 1 month when you are the hostess, and then you also receive $20 in free product. You can pick anything you want. So if you're interested, I'm still taking signups for that in color club. So again, 5 months, love to get you signed up. Great way to get all of the product in our new colors, right? Okay, so we're gonna put that right back up there. I'll scoot this over here. And what else? Oh, Designer Series paper share. I still have, I'm keeping it open through next Friday. So 1 week from today, June 14th, if you're interested in the Designer Series paper share, I still have a number of, I think I actually bought like extra packs because I'm like, I can always use that Designer Series paper if it doesn't get sold. So I've cut into it and I have at least 3 more Designer Series paper shares left that I could ship out or put out on the porch for you. So paper share is $41. Yeah, let me make sure. Yes, $41 for the paper share. I did a video. It's up on YouTube if you want to see all of the Designer Series paper. You get 11 different packs of paper, a quarter of each of those 11 packs for just $41. It is an awesome deal. And say, for example, you join the In Color Club, I can combine the paper share with your first month of In Color Club, and then we can avoid that $10 shipping fee for your paper share too. So that's something to think about, right? Okay. Oh, virtual album retreat. I have seen tons and tons of advertising for this. This is a brand new concept. Stampin' Up! Has never done this before. It is a huge kit where you make 12 different 2-page spread layouts for 12 months, kind of January through December. It is $250, so it is kind of a Mac Daddy price, but you get so much product, and then as well, there is going to be like a virtual kind of how to put these projects together, right? Is July 16th through the 18th, and it's those 3 days from 2 to 10:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If that time doesn't work for you, it's going to be recorded on a Facebook group, so you're going to have access. As soon as I type that number in for you in terms of an order for you as a customer, or if you go right online and order this item number, which I don't think I meant to do that too. I didn't write it on here. Anyway, if you search virtual album retreat, it's the only thing that's going to come up. Anyway, as soon as you order that product number, you're going to have access to this Facebook group. So if you can't join live on those days, you can watch the recordings later and then get caught up that way. So it's another fun way to kind of get involved in a group, right? In a crafting group. So keep that in mind. Think about that. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. All right. We're like stalling out on the comments and so on. So I just have to keep swiping. Hello, Mr. Mike. Hi, how are you? And Miss Carla, hello. Thank you guys. Okay, Philomena, I'll write you down for the paper share. I've got you down. Perfect. I will, get that sent out to you. Okay, what else? Okay, so normally this would be the time when I would do my drawing for, it's the In Color Designer Series paper, but kind of a crazy thing happened. I thought I had a big online order. I was so excited because it was from a brand new person that I've never met. I don't know who she is, brand new customer, and it was a really big order. And I was like, oh my gosh, I texted Mike. I'm like, I got this huge order and this never happens to me. So I was kind of like super duper excited about it. And so I emailed her, kind of telling her all of the benefits of putting an order in through me. And I didn't hear back from her. And I happened to look kind of on my order summary. I think it was just yesterday. And her order got canceled. So I'm like, really? I don't know. Did I scare her away by too many thank yous? I was like, oh, this is so fun. I'm so excited to meet you. And then next thing you know, her order has been canceled. So either that or she had buyer's remorse and realized she shouldn't have spent that much money. I'm not sure. But anyway, my point in telling you this is okay, I'm heartbroken because I was like, oh, I really could use that order. But then also there are no orders this week. So no names to put in the drawing for that In Color Designer Series paper. So I guess I get to keep that paper. I would really have loved to give it away to somebody. So maybe I'll put it back in the rotation down the road. So I was really excited to be able to share these cards with everybody too, these fun cards. If you had ordered, I was going to send both of these cards that I made last week on Facebook Live out as a thank you. So that's okay. We're rolling into next week. So lots of crazy things happened actually. So I will say, Linda had won the drawing from last week for all the orders that were put in. And she actually said, Amy, I already have that Impressions of Bloom stamp set. She said, just, you know, put it back in your rotation of, you know, gifts, or keep it basically. And so I was like, okay, would you like something else instead? And she was very gracious. She's like, I've won so much over the years. Don't worry about it. I don't need anything else. So that was very sweet of her to basically donate the stamp set back. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to put it back in the rotation right now. And we're going to give away again, because this is such a cute stamp set. I have seen so many fun things made with this stamp set, and I'm sure there are many, many more to come as well. So the Impressions of Bloom stamp set is what you could win if you order online through me. You don't even need to use a host code anymore. You just have to make sure to select me, Amy Frillici, as your demonstrator, and then your name will go in the drawing 2 weeks from today for this Impressions of Bloom stamp set. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. So, and then also you guys know, right, too, when you order through me, you get to pick from the free embellishment, which are, these are the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink Gems. There are some kind of clear champagne gems up there too. Or if you're not interested in the gems, you can pick from the Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial, which happened to be a black and white theme. And I actually used that, isn't that so? That is the stamp and die from the Paper Tags stamp and die set that we're going to be using in just a few minutes. Okay, so yeah, lots of good stuff still, as always. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, that's right. I did want to mention though too. So locally, if you're kind of in the Alma, Michigan area, I am doing my own version of a buy one, get one. It's not buy one, get one half off, but buy one, get one free sale, which is going to be next Wednesday right here in Alma from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Peace Lutheran Church, which is across the street on Warwick Drive from the hospital and the rehab center. It's where I do all my events. We're going to be there hanging out. I've got new annual catalogs if you don't have a catalog yet, or if you're long distance and you need me to mail one to you, let me know. I can get one sent out to you as well. But we are going to have make and takes. I'm going to have a bunch of my swaps that I'm going to show you in just a minute. I'm going to have lots of new cards and kind of ideas on display for you. And then what else? Oh, then we're going to have the buy one, get one free sale. So how that works is I'm going through, in the process of going through my craft room, anything that is on the last chance list or has already retired is going in my buy one, get one free sale. So what you do is you come shop from the retired product. I price it at full catalog value. I always give the example of if you find $50 in retired product on the tables, you get $50 for free in current product. You still pay the shipping and the sales tax on the current catalog product. So that's how you do like kind of the buy one, get one free. But if you have any questions on that, let me know. Or even, you know, if there's somebody long distance that you're not able to come to the buy one, get one free sale, if there's something that you are interested, like, you know, stamp set, bundle, punch, dies, I don't know, anything really, send me an email. So amy.frillici@yahoo.com. Email me with what you might be looking for. And as I'm putting things out, I'm going to get everything set up Tuesday night for the sale on Wednesday. I would be happy to go through what I have as I'm kind of putting things out and let you know if I have something, and you can participate kind of even long distance from with the buy one, get one free sale. So, but I would say, please, please, please email me before Tuesday, because after, like, you know, Wednesday, once the sale is done, basically I put everything back in boxes, put it in the storage room at the church, and I don't look at it until I do another buy one, get one free sale. So that's what's hard for me, is like a week from now when somebody's like, hey, do you have, I'm like, I have no idea. It's all in boxes tucked away. I have to pull everything out and go back through it. Sometimes I take pictures, but there's no guarantee that I'll do that. We'll see. But anyway, so my point is, email me before Tuesday if there's something that you're looking for and you want to participate in the buy one, get one free sale as well. Okay? All right. Let's do it. We are going to turn the camera down. And we are going to, I'm going to show you my swaps from Orlando. I wanted to do that last week, and then we had so much to talk about. I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait and save it for this week. So yeah, let's do that right now. Okay. All right. Let's see, actually I'm gonna move these things over here too. Get a sip of water. Okay, I'll put that first one out right now. Okay. Actually, we're going to swipe over and swipe back and see if anything else is happening that I have not. Oh, there's Alicia. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Yes, you made it for the live for a change, Carla. Good for you. Thank you for joining us. Okay. All right, let's see. I flip that down. There we go. All right, we will just kind of cover those up right there. So those are last week's cards. You guys can kind of peek at those too while we're having some fun here. Okay, so this first card that I have here is actually the swap card that I made for the trip to Orlando, the Orlando incentive trip. So this is what I brought, 26 of these, and then I came home with 26 new project ideas. I want to grab my glasses too. Give me one sec. I'll show you this one too. So here we go. This is a swap card that I made for another swap that I am participating in that is kind of en route right now. We had to have them to her, I think, actually just like this week we had to have them to her. So I will have those probably back next week and I will show you those on our next Facebook Live. But so this one actually features, this is the Celebratory Sips Designer Series paper, and then that is the Encircled in Love stamp set. I used that on one of our projects, actually right here, this With Love, that circle, and then you can kind of see it's even the same font, that Way to Go. Those are both from the same stamp set that I used last week. I used this eyelet embossing folder, and then these are the Strawberry Slush gems that you can get for free with your online order. And then what else? That's the Stylish Shapes dies, little circle right there. But I love this. So this is Timid Tiger, this color. One of our new in colors. You can see it on the ribbon right there also. And then it's kind of interspersed around in both of those cards there too. But yeah, so that is one I'll share those with you next time. But yeah, in the meantime, so I've been getting into the embossing, right? This is, I think, trying to remember, it's one of the hybrid embossing folders that does stamping and die cutting. A little thanks so much. Actually, those are some of the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems. These are actually the champagne-y colored ones too. Here, I'll show you. So these that you can get for free with your order. There's like a champagne, Pretty in Pink, and Strawberry Slush. So I use the champagne dots right there, and then these are the Strawberry Slush gems right there. Okay, all right, so let's take a look at what I received. Oops, that was open already. I've got my little, not little, it's this huge Ziploc bag here. Okay, we'll pull it. 26 of them, so we won't linger for too long on them, but look at, this is a cute one. To someone worth celebrating every single day. I love that sentiment, right? And then obviously the cute little Mickey. This is from Elaine Shader. Okay, and then here's another, well, this is one where like you would put your picture right here. Very cute, huh? From Artisan Christine Cabello. Okay, we're going to just kind of layer these right here. Oh, the little jar, so cute, right? With some like candy or something, super cute. This is the same paper. You can see right there, the Celebratory Sips paper. This is from Karen Braxton. Okay. Oh, these are kind of funny. They had Polaroids. Here, I'll show you guys these real quick. These are like stuck in here. So they have like this little photo op. This is paper that they made into huge paper chains. So that's, these are my kids. This is Kate and this is Lily. They decided to just do a selfie, not in the, okay. And then, yeah, then here are the kids again, right? With the little photo op. That's kind of a fun little one, but there's those teeny tiny little Polaroid cameras that used to be all we could use, right? And then this lovely little card, right? Thank you for participating in this swap. That was from Stampin' Up. Ooh, okay. This is using the stamp set right here. The Impressions of Bloom stamp set that you could win if you order through me in the next 2 weeks. Beautiful, right? Love that color combo too. This one is from Laura Bartow. She always is so good. She always gives the whole like recipe. I don't do that. It's not required, but she is always really good about doing that. Here's another. This is beautiful too, right? Oh my gosh, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is from Lena Girsa. I thought it said Gina, but it's Lena Girsa. Okay, and then, oh, here's another beautiful one. And this one you will notice is a little bit different size. This has to be from someone, let's see. So she's from Europe somewhere. I am gonna, I don't know. I can't tell on there. Miss Scrap from Audie Barbara, I think is what it says there. I feel like that might be French, but I could be totally wrong. But I'm going to say she's from France. But you can just tell they make their cards a little bit different sizing-wise than we do here in the U.S. Here is a beautiful hello. I love that kind of paper piercing there too. That's gorgeous. This one is from Lorraine. It says C-I-C-H. Lorraine Seach. Stamp with Lorraine, I'm going to say. Ooh, okay. Check this one out. All right, I gotta check and see. Are we getting any more comments? Every time I swipe over and back, then things start rolling up. Alicia's watching again. Okay, hello, Alicia. I think I said hello earlier, but if not, we'll say it again. So here, this is an example. Oh my gosh, look at how cool this is too. So I wonder if she sponged or what she did there. I would have to kind of check that out. But this is the stamp set that were the paper tags, stamp and die set that we're going to be using in just a little bit. That one's really cool, right? Then, oh, who's that from? That one is, oh my gosh, look at this, from Kylie Henshaw in the UK. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, she actually demonstrated it at on stage in Strasbourg. Oh my gosh. And then she's got a video on how you can make it too. There's a little QR code. If you guys want the QR code from Kylie Henshaw, you can check out how to make that card. Okay, next we have a beautiful happy birthday. Oh my gosh, she actually put some they look like gems, and there's like a little leaf in there, or maybe that's stuck on there too, but oh, how cute. It's like a little shaker card. How fun, huh? Oh, and she gave us an envelope too, so then that makes it harder to find out who made this for us. Let's see. Oh, there it is, right? From Rolanda Patton. That's beautiful. So pretty. I love it. Okay. Oh, check out this one. Kind of a different size of a card. How pretty is this? The little Orlando 2025 incentive. How cute, right? This one is from Sonia maybe Benedetti. Beautiful, right? Look at all the detail on there. That paper's so pretty too. Okay, we've got a cute little for you with the parrots right there. Love that one. I don't know who this one is from. Let's see. Can we figure it out? Let's see. If I knew how to open it, it would be helpful, right? This is not our typical, probably because it's like a little note card size. I don't think she wants me to get in here to show you, to tell you who it's from. Okay, there it is. There it is. From Lotta Nurgitz Walther and Melinda. Okay, yeah, and then Melinda. Here, we'll just zoom in. I know a friend of mine is from Belgium, and she has a daughter named Lotta. So I know that that's how you pronounce that. And then Melinda, but their last names, well, Meer Jansen, Melinda Meer Jansen. That one's probably not too difficult, right? But let's see. This says, I was going to read that. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, very pretty card. Thank you, ladies, from, I'm going to say Belgium. Okay, we got another cute little happy birthday, fun little jar card right there using some of our Strawberry Slush in Color Designer Series paper from Karina Chin. Beautiful card. Okay, we're going to keep going. Here we go. We've got an in color card. Thank you for everything with all of our in colors on it from Natalie Travis. Okay, then we also have a thanks so very much card. Kind of looks a little, kind of like coordinates with my card too, right? Similar, from Glenda Calkins. And then, oh, the turtles, right? The Turtly Awesome Suite. Hope your birthday is turtly awesome. So funny, right? This one is from Genevieve Co. Next we have the little bunny. So cute. Something great to celebrate you. There we go, from Diana Kelvin. Beautiful. We got a couple more here, ladies. 26 of them. How about this one? Popping in to say hello. Isn't that so cute, right? From Amy's story. All right, we're going to do this swipe over and swipe back one more time. See if anybody else is popping in. Here is another, sending a little sweetness your way, another little jar card from Amanda Waldhart. Very beautiful, right? How about this one? Love, still love. And I can't believe this is carried over for a few years now, right? That Lavender Designer Series paper, The Best Wishes. So pretty, from Julie Skotsky. And then, oh, here's another in color card, right, with Strawberry Slush and Darling Duckling, I'm going to say, from Robin's Stamping Hood. Oh, that's cute. I'm just getting that, right? Okay, and then what do we have? Just a couple more here. This is another celebratory sips card. It says, cheers, let's celebrate. And this one is from Simone Bartram. Okay. Oh, another popcorn card. This is making me want to eat some popcorn, you guys. Pop, pop, pop. Enjoy. So cute. From Marcy Besecker. And this one looks like, let's see, so I think you're probably going to write on that kind of slips out there, right? The little thinking of you. Beautiful. From, let's see, from Sharon Dungan. In Kentucky, right? Okay, here's another. I love this paper. I used that on some little treat boxes that I made recently. And this one is from Michelle Suet, stamped and sprinkled with pixie dust. That's cute. Very, very cute, right? And then last swap right here, this It's Your Day. Isn't that, oh, I love that color combo too, from Janet Holmes. All right, so ladies, this is why you swap. Look at all those amazing card ideas. Now I can share all of these, or I did obviously just share them with you all on our Facebook Live, and I can share them with anybody that comes to the buy one, get one free event next week, or classes throughout the next few months. So love, or maybe even use an idea or two for a card in our Simple Beautiful card class. You never know. Okay, get my throat cleared. We'll scoot these little guys out of the way. And we are going to do our stamping now. Okay, so I guess I am using, so maybe I didn't mention it, but I'm using the Celebratory Sips Designer Series paper on our projects too. So let me show you. I think this paper is so pretty. It's like summer cocktails right there. All these fun, like you're, I don't know, on a cruise or at the pool or something with your fruity cocktail, right? And then that beautiful flower imagery. I'm going to say, so Blackberry Bliss and I don't know, maybe Strawberry Slush is kind of the other color. That one is so pretty too, right? Like lots of little wildflowers. I think we saw a number of swaps. This is a Timid Tiger, kind of a diagonal stripe. Then we've got some kind of fruit, I would say, right? Some strawberries and cherries and grapes and lemons and limes on that one. I thought it was, first when I looked at it, I thought it was veggies, but it's fruit. And then this is, what is this? What is the sky one? It is, oh, Secret Sea. That's what it is. Yeah, this is a kind of Secret Sea background there. That's kind of a fun, right, little, I don't know, paint block almost. And then I think this might be cloud cover. The little stars on there. Isn't that beautiful? I love that paper too. And we got some old olive on the back. And then one more cocktail, maybe some sangria right there, right? And some little polka dots. So we're using that paper today on our projects, and then also our paper tags bundle. Oh, I'm totally going to trip myself. I just kind of plopped that bag of swaps on the floor, and I'm going to keep tripping over it, I think. Okay. Hopefully not, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so first card that we are going to make today is this beautiful card right here, again featuring, this is the paper tags, so now you guys can see it, not backwards or inside out, right? So we've got the sentiments. You are so very kind. I love that. Consider this a paper hug. It's a wonderful day to celebrate you. Happiness enclosed. Kind of a fun little thing to stamp on an envelope, right? Just for you, and may your day be filled with sunshine and laughter. And I would say either, so probably this, or this would all fit inside there too. Okay. All right. And then here are the dies, also not backwards or inside out, that we're going to be using. Okay, so let's get to it, right, ladies? Let me give you some dimensions here. Actually, we'll just kind of leave that one right there. And this Timid Tiger color is so pretty. I remember, I think it was Alicia had gone to On Stage and saying how much she liked this color. And I was like, oh, okay. Didn't really like understand. But now that I've been playing with it, I'm like, it's just a really nice, pretty, bright, bold, but not over the top orange color, basically. So, okay, we have our standard, actually we'll go this way, right? If this were a full sheet of cardstock, we would have cut along the 11-inch side at 5.5, and then along the 8.5-inch side, we scored it at 4.25 inches. So very standard fold on our card right there. Next we have, I think I did put a piece, yep, because I had to use that. Consider this a paper hug on the inside. Okay, so we've got a piece of white cardstock that measures 4 by 5.25 right there for the inside. Then I have this little tiny piece that goes right here that measures 2 by 3/4 of an inch. Again, that goes kind of on the bottom of the tag. I have pieces of Timid Tiger and Basic White for our tag, so I'm going to keep those maybe all together. Then we have a layer of strawberry slush that just pops out from behind things. This one measures 4 by 5.25, and then a piece of Basic White cardstock that layers over top of strawberry slush that measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. That's going to go on there. And then our little piece of Celebratory Sips DSP that goes along the side of our card, 2 inches by 5 1/8 inch. And all of the measurements, all of the colors, all of the item codes, everything that you need to know about this card, how to order and recreate, it will be on my blog at gatheringinkspiration.com this afternoon. Okay, so we are going to do some stamping. Here, we're going to put those there, and then this piece is going to be embossed. Okay, so let's do these two first of all. Okay. And let's do one more swipe over and back. There we go. Okay, so this is the piece that's going to go on the inside of our card. So nice, easy tap, tap, tap. Press straight down, lift straight up. So, oh my gosh, look at that. Is just so cute. Consider this a paper hug. I love the font. I love everything. Well, I love the sentiment, and then I love everything about the card, or the sentiment, I guess I should say, the stamp. There we go. Okay. All right, we are going to clean these guys real quick. I think I put that down low enough. I hope. If not, you can always flip even the Basic White cardstock, you can flip it over and stamp it again. But let's check it and see. We're going to get rid of those guys too, though. Okay. So we have this one. We're going to do our die cutting first, and then we do need to emboss that white piece also. So let's do that one and that one. Okay. Here are our paper tags dies. So we're going to use this scallopy edge on the Timid Tiger, and then this one. And they cut those little hearts out too. Keep that in mind. We're going to use the little Timid Tiger heart. And you know what? Yep, I'm going to stamp this again real quick, because I think I stamped it up too high. So I'm going to flip it over, kind of maybe a little off camera here. Whoops, we're going to stamp it kind of right in the middle. Oh yeah, okay, well hopefully I did it upside down, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, that's going to work, because I just need a little bit at the bottom to put that little strip of Designer Series paper. Okay, there we go. All right, so we are going to crank this through here. And let's see what we've got, ladies. Okay, this one, so this one is fun, right? Okay, so here's that little that little tag right there, and we will pop that heart out in a moment. And then we've got this one right there. Perfect, right? Okay, so we're gonna take those. Oh yeah, that one's right there. Okay, let me pop that out while I'm thinking about it, because I think we use these dies again on the next one. So we're gonna just use our little paper piercing tool, pop that little guy out. Now don't lose him, Amy. Note to self, right? Okay. And then I need to do my embossing also. So we're gonna do that. Actually, I got this one right here. So I had this set for, oh yeah, this is, okay. So these, I was trying to remember if these were 3D ones or not, but these are not. So these are the little Glass and Gardens embossing folders. So 2 embossing folders, they're kind of like a half a piece of cardstock, I'd say. So we're gonna use this one without that little scrap, but then those are the flowers that could have easily been used on here as well. Okay, so we need these 2 guys because we are just kind of embossing one side of our card. How did I think I did it like this. I don't think it really matters because we just want to put a little bit of texture, but we're going to run it just like this here, okay? Oops. And when I moved that, it moved the paper inside the die. And I don't want to do that. So there we go. Now we should be set. Okay. So we are going down to Mike's this weekend. I say we, 'cause I mean myself and then my kids are coming down later this weekend, well, tomorrow as well. We're going to do a day kind of on the water, hoping for warm enough weather. I know the water itself is going to be a little bit not so warm. Okay, so here's the back side, right, where I stamped. You're not going to be able to see that though once I put it down on the Timid Tiger cardstock. So yeah, anyway, wanting to kind of get all the kids together. Mike's son or daughter, excuse me, Paige, is moving out to Boston to go to law school. And so this is, I keep saying, like our one last ditch effort to get everybody together, because she will be kind of away and not as available for get-togethers, obviously, when she's living out in Boston. So we decided today or tomorrow, that's the weekend that we're going to do that. So there's your little tag right there. And we are going to, let's grab, I want this little guy right here. I add a little bit. So that's that little heart that kind of came out of that top part right there. We're going to kind of just add that right on there. Okay. Put some dimensionals behind our tag. And that'll be kind of ready to go. We're going to just put the rest of the pieces together here. Okay, so actually let's put this paper hug on, oops, on the inside. Just lost that. Whoops. Okay. I feel like Facebook isn't telling me if you guys are commenting or not. Maybe you guys are just being quiet, right? I keep kind of doing that swipe thing, thinking maybe I'm missing something. Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you, Philomena. I'm glad you like these colors. I love them too. So obviously featuring some of our new in colors here, right? With our strawberry slush piece and our Timid Tiger card base. Okay, we're going to add, and this features many of our new in colors as well. That designer series paper. I keep seeing the red in there. Like, are we going to run out? Maybe I should be using my adhesive sparingly. Not that I can't refill it on video, but sometimes it's easier not to have to worry about that. So we'll see if we can get these 2 cards made before I run out. But that's what we've got so far. So can you see there's that embossing too, right? And it gets a little bit covered up once you put the tag on. But it's kind of fun to just add a little bit of detail there, right? Okay. So we're going to peel off the back of our dimensionals. We are going to put that right about there. Excuse me, did I bump that? Okay, now let's see, I need some scissors. Okay. So we are using now today, the other day I used our cloud cover and Timid Tiger faux linen ribbon. Today I'm going to use our strawberry slush ribbon. There we go. I think that looks good, right? So we're going to trim that right there. So here, those are the others, right? We've got cloud cover, strawberry slush, Timid Tiger, all of those ribbons right there. Okay, what do we need? A glue dot. We're going to pop this little baby on with, oh gosh, did you guys hear my stomach growl? I don't really think I'm hungry either. I just had breakfast before we popped onto Facebook Live, so I really, oops, I thought oh, there it is. I'm like, I thought that came off, but it's on my finger and not on. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so there's our little bow. And what else? Oh, well, let me show you. This was the designer series paper I used too, the in color designer series paper. So here we can kind of take a little quick peek at this. So this is, I think, kind of tie-dye looking paper on this side, right? In each of our in colors. There we go. Can you guys kind of see them all? Get that one spanned out a little bit more. So that's one side. And then look at all that beautiful, oh, what did I do here? Got something extra. These go over here. I thought that seemed like a lot of that one, but there you go. Some pretty kind of leafy pattern there. And all of our designer series paper is now in these patterns, I would say. So then this is a little bit of, I don't know, just kind of a speckledy pattern there, right? In each of our in colors. And then I love those flowers too. Those are very pretty too. So that is our new, those are our new in colors, and that's our new pattern for all of our designer series paper in the brights, regals, subtles, neutrals, and then each of our in colors. Okay, and then let's just grab, we've got some of our little in color dots here. I think we used these the other day too. So we are going to use that little baby one. It's going to go right there. We are going to use a strawberry slush, kind of a medium size one right there. And then we're going to go for a biggie with our cover. So there we go. There is card number 1. Isn't that beautiful? So you could receive this card as a thank you from me if you order online. Okie dokie. All right, I'm going to show you our next project now too. What is that one looking like? Let me show you. Okay. So here, let's scoot this little tub out of the way so I don't get myself confused with things, you know how that happens, right? Okay, so here is our next project, a little bit of a fun fold. So can you see that goes there like that, or it can go like that. So this is basically a like kind of a regular card, but then we flipped this over. So right, so that's kind of a regular how a card would open, but then we took that half and flipped it over. Isn't that fun? I like that. I like that kind of the fun fold there. Oh, and actually let me show you. This was a project that I made for our Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial last month. So different designer series paper, but so many beautiful flower patterns. But again, using the Timid Tiger and Strawberry Slush color combo. I think that is a great color combo too. So wanted to make sure to share that card with you guys also. Okay, so here we go. Let me tell you about some dimensions on this guy. Okay, so this one, love this color combo too. Any like the purples and greens, I love that color combo. Always, always have. Okay, so this time we start with a piece of lemon lime twist cardstock. We cut it again on the 11-inch side at 5.5 inches. Then we scored it in half on the 8.5-inch side at 4 1/4, and then again in half at 2 1/8. Okay, so that goes like that, and then that flips back. Okay, that's how that part of the card works. Then let's see what else. I have scraps of Blackberry Bliss and white for our tag right there. So I'm going to scoot those over here. Then what else? We have a piece of basic white that goes on the inside, standard 4 by 5 1/4. There's a little piece of designer series paper that fits on there. This is 1 by 5 1/4. And then on the outside of our card, these pieces right here, Blackberry Bliss 4 by 5 1/4, and then another piece of the Celebratory Sips designer series paper in that pretty floral pattern. This is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. So that's going to go right there. Okay, so let's do a little bit of stamping here, and then we'll do our die cutting, and then we'll put our card together. Okay, so lemon lime twist ink, of course that's what we're using because we want it to coordinate with our lemon lime twist cardstock. And I find these bigger stamps, it's easier to put them on their back and ink them up with the ink pad rather than the other way around. Okay, so I am pressing very firmly. I am not wiggling or rocking, but I want to get all of that ink off from the stamp onto the paper. Isn't that so cute? I love that. That whole chalkboard look is just very appealing to me, I think. Okay, to make sure I'm right side up. I guess if I wasn't, I could always stamp it again on the back, but there we go. The cute little just for you right there also. Okay, all right. Scoot those out of the way so we don't get ink on ourselves. Okay, so now we're going to do some more die cutting. Same dies. I love these tag dies. I could make these kind of cards with the little tags all day long. There's just something about them for me that is very appealing. And you know what? As kind of a paper saver, you really could do this. If you were running low on your, can I show this? If you were running low on your Blackberry Bliss cardstock, this piece right here, because it's basically going to be covered up with your designer series paper, you could cut your tag out of the middle of that and no one would ever know. I have an extra piece, so I'm going to just use this one here, but something to think about. Okay, the dies are right here. Yes, okay. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, that's kind of a good little tip, I would say. Anytime, you know, you're covering up a piece and you really just need kind of the outside edges, just make sure, you know, when you cut that die that you don't cut too close to the edges of your cardstock so you can preserve it to go kind of, you know, around the outside of your card there. Okay, so we are cranking this handle. Let's see what we've got again. I love this, the lemon lime twist. Isn't that so cute? Love, 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 love that. Okay, and then our other little Blackberry Bliss tag. Again, this one in my die cutting machine anyway, it always sticks. That one actually popped out though, so we could save that for something, couldn't we? Okay, we're gonna scoot this baby out of the way. And let's see, we can put things together now, right? So we will add, let's see, I'm going to bring that card back in so I'll remember what I'm doing, right? Actually, let's do this. We'll put this on the inside first, right? Okay, so we're going to do this. And I stamped that over to the side just a bit because we're going to add this little strip of designer series paper. So I think when I actually, ooh, maybe that's a little bit long, huh? That's going to be okay. She might have, yeah, we're good. I think it's just a titch longer, but you can't even really tell. If I hadn't said anything, you probably wouldn't even notice, right? That's what we're going with here. Okay. Yeah, so there, now it's centered, right, when I put that piece of designer series paper. Yes, a little pop. Oh my gosh, Philomena. So it's so crazy. I keep having to swipe over and back and then all these comments come up. So sorry that I'm not seeing them more timely. Facebook is super annoying sometimes is all I'm going to say. Okay, there we go. There's that. Now this one you want to make sure don't put adhesive on this back side, only here because it's only going to go there. So actually another maybe wise tip would be to just run it right on here. You want to get it close to the edge, but not all the way, right? Because you're going to have that little bit of lemon lime twist showing all the way around, so don't get it too close to the edge there. But you do also want to kind of line it up with that side of things too, so that paper's not really showing. Okay, so we're gonna add some more adhesive here. Okay, we're gonna put this one, oh my gosh, I love this, the purple and green color combo. Where do you think that little heart went? Any chance anyone sees it? I might have flung it. We might be skipping that. I'll find it probably later. Once I clean up. Oh, or actually that's, nope. Did I pop it out yet? Where's the other one? That's why, because it's still in there. I hadn't popped it out yet. Okay, here we go. Pop that little baby. There we go. We are going to add, I always love to use my little silicone mat, right, to add my adhesive. Good, and I think maybe we made it here with my adhesive too. I think that was the last run of adhesive that I needed. Okay, so we're going to add some dimensionals on the back here. Okay, peel these babies off. Add that. Oh, it's just such a pretty card, isn't it, you guys? And then we're going to use our fresh freesia. I'm kind of bending the color combo because I think technically it says this is bubble bath, but I think the fresh freesia works pretty well too. So we're doing that because I didn't have any bubble bath ribbon, but I wanted to use one of these light colors. So we're using fresh freesia. Now the thing is, this is the like a faux velvet, but it's only on one side. If you can see, like there's only that side. So when I make my bow, I'm going to do my loop. When I flip this over, I'm going to have kind of the inside showing just for the little knot, so that when I push this through, I've got my fresh freesia side showing again. It's my other little tip for you for today. Okay. There we go. We are going to cut that, and glue dots. What did I do? Oh, there they are. Kind of right in front of my face. Flip this back. Lay that right on there. Okay. We are going to, oops, put that ribbon right about there. Okay. And then lastly, I used some more of our, these are what, the strawberry slush and pretty in pink gems. And I think I used the, oops, pretty in pink. I don't know where that went. We'll find that, or maybe that was it. Who knows, right? Okay, so we're going to do one, maybe right about there. We're going to do one up there, and we're going to do one right there. And there we go. Both cards complete, ladies. We did it. I'm going to swipe over and back just so I make sure I don't miss anything. And here we go. As always, my recap, right? So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me 2 weeks in a row. You guys, how fun, huh? We will be back live 2 weeks from today on June 20th. If you order online through me, you're going to get one of each of these cards as a thank you. I love to spoil you guys. I love to help you understand how much I appreciate your orders. So 2 of these cards, you'll get one of each of them, right, as a thank you from me. You get to pick from, well, our free embellishment. I promise I'll give you a full pack, but you can pick from the free embellishment, the strawberry slush and pretty in pink gems. Or if you'd rather have a PDF tutorial, I've got our Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial with 16 beautiful black and white projects in it. And then lastly, you get to, oops, is that what fell on the floor? Have your name in the drawing to win, yeah, our Impressions ABLOOM stamp set. So many goodies. Love hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for, again, 2 weeks in a row. And we'll see you back soon. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye.